With the utmost respect for the brave men and women who put their lives on the line every day, that's Secret Service, FBI, Homeland Security, all those agents, ICE, I'm deeply troubled and utterly disgusted by the lack of accountability demonstrated by the so-called leaders of these vital agencies. Our nation relies on their courage and their dedication, yet their leadership has failed us. And this failure has to be addressed. It is a complete embarrassment, a total disgrace. Yesterday, grilled up on Capitol Hill, Cheeto looked like a bumbling fool. Fool. Where's the accountability? Where's the explanation of these failures? Millions of Americans are fed up with the lack of transparency and the lack of responsibility from these agencies. This is not okay. We want answers. I don't want excuses. Incompetence is not an excuse. I demand accountability. A complete failure to protect our president, our leaders, our citizens. This is a failure that cannot be ignored. Cannot put this in the drawer and forget about it. Can't be swept under the rug. None of that. The lack of accountability is unfortunately typical of this administration. Time and time again, we see a complete absence of responsibility through the Biden administration, which then goes hand in hand with what Kamala Harris would bring to an administration. Complete lack of responsibility and accountability. No one is ever held accountable for their failures and missteps that occur under the Biden administration. Just think about it. In particular, if you're a member of the LGBTQ community, you get to walk scot-free. It's a disturbing pattern that undermines the trust and confidence of the American people. The heads of agencies, these people who are involved in failure after failure after failure should resign immediately. I'm talking Mayorkas, Cheeto, Wray, all of them, gone. Send them packing. Their leadership has been ineffective. And if I were a senator or a congressman, I'd demand that they resign their positions today. It's inexcusable. What the Secret Service did and how they performed on July 13th is inexcusable, borderline criminal. Ms. Cheeto has no business running the Secret Service. Her policies and standards are not adequate. She's not smart enough to do the job. Some people are afraid to say it. I won't be afraid to say it. And these organizations, DEI is destroying it to rot from within. Don't cut her a deal. Don't give her a golden parachute. Don't give her a big fat check to walk away from it. Go after her. Use the resources of the United States government to figure out how somebody with a job as important as hers can mess it up so bad. It's either unparalleled levels of incompetence or there's a criminal element to it. It was purposeful. What's the other answer? How you can allow somebody 130 yards away from a relatively flat surface with a clear line of sight to the President of the United States of America in an open field and allow him to take a multiple shots at the President, nicking him and killing somebody else. Blood of that person, those people are on your hands. How you can sit there and not resign immediately and not apologize to the United States of America is an absolute disgrace.